your recruitment seemed to kind of blow up here in the last month and a half.
Yes, sir.
What's it kind of been like for you?
Yes, sir. It's just like, trying to stay humble, stay hungry, getting better by the day. But it is heavily picked up with Coach Luke and Coach Joe Moorhead. They talk to me. They're very interested in me. Coach Buckley, he's a good guy. He's a Pascagoula guy, so I like that. And Coach Luke's from Gulfport, so that's even better. But it's going very well. It's very much blessed and thankful.
Is it hard to stay humble when you've got these big SEC coaches calling you? You've got fans hounding you, wanting you to pick their school. I mean, what's that like as a high schooler?
Yes, sir. No doubt. It's very hard, but you just have to stay grounded. Stay focused on what your goal is, and that's getting better every day and getting your team better.
You told me on the phone, but kind of walk through when you got that Ole Miss offer. Sound like it kind of caught you off guard a little bit.
Yes, sir, it did. I was laying at home, and Coach Pillar had called me, and I didn't even know what the number was, and I answered, and he was just like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I was like, "Good, Coach, very good." I'm sorry, it was Coach Roach, and I was like, "Very good." He was like, "Yeah, I watched the film. Coach Luke watched the film, and he said you go for a guy." He was like, "We'll offer you a scholarship to play Ole Miss," and I was like, "Yes, sir." We talked. I hung up the phone, and I was just like, it startled me because I wasn't expecting it at that very moment, so it was very shocking and a blessing.
And then same with State. How'd that whole conversation come
yes,
about?
sir. I was in physics class actually, and Coach Buckley said, "What time do you get out for lunch?" I told him. He told me shoot him a call. He had some great news for me. I called him. He said he wanted to offer me a scholarship to play become a Bulldog, and we talked. And he was like, "You know how to see on the side?" He was like, "You must can't do all that in class." I was like, "No, sir." And we talked. He actually came up here yesterday, though, them in South Carolina, to just come talk with me and show me some love. Yes, sir.
What do you know about Ole Miss and State? I guess what are they kind of telling you? How did the season fit in?
Ole Miss, they send me like video stuff like that. It's a very good program. I've never been there, but I know with Coach Luke there, he's actually building a great program. And with State, I've been there, seen the locker room, seen the facilities, seen the atmosphere, the people. It's very amazing. It's great.
And who else has been communicating with you?
Vanderbilt, South Carolina, ULL, Auburn, schools like that. Yes, sir.
Timetable, kind of set it up for me. What are you looking like going ahead?
The earliest time that me and my family are thinking about making commitment is after the spring. After spring ball, see what else comes in. But if we don't do anything, then waiting until my senior season, midway through my senior season is the best call for me and my family.
You said you were hoping to take junior day at State and Ole Miss and Vanderbilt?
Yes, sir. No doubt. And getting up to Auburn one time too.